The doctor mistakenly put the insemination injection into the female college student's body, causing Lisa, who has been single, to become pregnant unexpectedly, and the owner is the richest man in the local area, Bill, at the peak of his career, but was diagnosed with cancer. In order to pass on the family lineage, Bill left a strong tube of sperm before the operation, which is his last chance to be a father. Bill's surgery was a success, and he immediately married his girlfriend of 3 years after recovering. But the young and beautiful Sealand is at the peak of her career, and she is unwilling to accept artificial insemination and become a housewife. And Bill, who survived the operation, is desperate to have a child of his own at the moment. After some discussion, the couple decided to find another woman to conceive. But on the day of the pregnancy operation, Lisa happened to come to the same hospital for a medical checkup, and the two careless nurses accidentally bumped into each other, and in a panic, they took the wrong files between Lisa and the pregnant person. Lisa was thus unknowingly inseminated in vitro fertilization. By the time the head nurse noticed the abnormality, it was too late, and she informed the attending physician about it. No one wanted to be held responsible for such a big medical accident, so the two decided to hide the matter, pretending to be okay to come to the patient's ward, injecting other meds into the victim's body, and when everything was over, they called Bill to inform him that the conception process was going well. Bill, who has always been steady, was thrilled to hear this. In another 10 months, he will be able to fulfill his wish to be a father. Emotional, he hugged Sealand and kissed him, but Sealand refused Bill's enthusiasm with a smile, and offered to leave on the grounds that he wanted to shoot on the ground. Later, Sealand found her best friend to confide in her, and she was afraid that this child, who had no blood relationship with her, would become a time bomb in her marriage. Her best friend persuaded her that in order to stick to her career, she personally promised Bill to find other women to conceive, but now it is too late to regret it. Seeing that Sealand's face was not good, her best friend had to persuade her to open a little. After all, they had not met the pregnant person in reality, and when the 10-month-old child was born and brought back to the mansion, she could be a mother painlessly and continue her career. And Bill's love for her for 3 years will not affect the relationship between the two as husband and wife. Sealand felt a little comforted in her heart, but she could never have imagined that Bill's child was already in the womb of another girl, and this girl still had a deep bond with Bill.